The J Sparkling program actually was the brainchild of Judy Jordan, and what she did is she used the resources that her dad had to launch the sparkling wine program that was her vision. And she used their facility for a short period of time, but as soon as she could, she totally separated and made it her own business so that she could follow her own vision of what she wanted to do with Russian River Valley fruit and sparkling wine. George is an extremely talented winemaker, and he's been making wines in Sonoma County for over 20 years. George and Judy are good friends, and I'm sure that she has a very deep sense of his personal philosophy about winemaking as well as his style, and I'm sure she felt that he would just fit nicely with her vision of making world-class wines. In conjunction with bringing George on, we also were lucky enough to get a viticulturist on board. John Irby's been working in Napa and Sonoma counties for over 20 years and has very deep-rooted experience in the vineyards and the soil types specific to this area and the way to get the best fruit out of that soil. So with those two additions, we've really been able to focus on the vision that Judy has for making world-class wines at J. George is definitely looking to keep the house style and the consistency that J has. I haven't seen any significant changes in the sparkling wine program, and a lot of what the sparkling wine is derived out of the fruit, and we haven't changed those vineyards at all. I do know that Judy has given George some new directives, not necessarily changing the existing products, but possibly expanding upon the line that we have. George is constantly looking for ways to improve the overall quality, period. Again, he and John Irby work to get the best out of the vineyards and make the best product. So not sweeping drastic changes, but again, just elevating everything that we do here. My experience as a sparkling winemaker started here at J, so I cut my sparkling wine teeth on J. I've been lucky enough to be here for 7.5 years, and I did get to work with Odette, and I got to transition through with working with George. A lot of it is, it's palate conditioning and experience and tasting through, becoming intimate with the vineyards that we have and the cuvee that we get off of it, and understanding the process of tirage and what that brings to the table. So, winemaking techniques are winemaking techniques, and they apply across the board for still wine and for sparkling wine. The truth of it is, cuvee is fermented very much. It's fermented exactly like Chardonnay. The pressing, it's the processes that we use that uphold the quality and the fruit that we get out of the Russian River Valley, the terroir that we have and the expression of that holds to our sparkling wine production. Again, good common sense winemaking is across the board, and our sparkling wines, not only do I anticipate that the quality isn't going to diminish, I think it's going to improve.